First of all, I gotta say, I'm not really a video game person, so that's one of the many reasons why Scott Pilgrim versus the World just doesn't work for me. Scott Michael Cera is a 22-year-old who lives in Toronto and plays in a band. He's dating a high school girl named Knives, but he sees this new girl in a dream, meets her, and ends up falling in love with her. But in order to have a relationship with Ramona, Scott has to fight and defeat her 7 evil exes.
So this movie is based on a series of graphic novels, and it looks a lot like a comic book brought to life.
Yeah, it's in a way a combination of a video game and a comic book, and I like the first half hour, the quirkiness, some of the special effects. There were some good laughs, but once those 7 evil exes showed up, it just went downhill from there. It's just fighting and fighting and punching and kicking over and over again.
Well, you know, said to people at the beginning you're not a gamer, and you disclosed that. Do you really have to be a gamer to
It's
enjoy
gotta
it?
help, probably, because if you're sitting by a screen all day just pressing buttons, seeing people punching and kicking each other, you'll like the last hour and a half of the movie. If you're people like me who don't like that, then you'll just be counting down the minutes until it's over.
Right, because you're big on the storyline.
Right.
So the cast is filled with a lot of young, hip actors. I like the quirky lead there.
Yeah,
Some with
Michael
superhero connections. Does anybody stand out?
Yeah, Michael Cera's in it, and also Anna Kendrick and Jason Schwartzman, Brandon Routh, who plays Superman in the other Superman movies, and also Chris Evans, who played the Human Torch in the Fantastic Four movies, and he's going to play Captain America next summer. But all the performances are overshadowed by the look of the film.
Well, you said there was a lot of fighting, and I know this is PG-13. It's geared toward teens, maybe mid-20s.
Right.
Is it all right for people younger than that?
I mean, there's some adult subject matter, the violence, and some bad language, but most of it is bleeped out. I think younger kids won't care about the love story, but they'll just care about the fighting. It's okay for them.
All right, so what's your official grade?
On the official Kid Critic report card, Scott Pilgrim versus the World only gets a D+. Maybe if there were only 3 or 4 evil exes, it might have worked.